But with that, let's also take a look at some more important news and updates. This morning, then Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is facing mounting pressure to secure a ceasefire deal in Gaza after hundreds of thousands of Israelis protested and went on strike. But in his first public address since the protests, Netanyahu insisted that Israel must maintain control of the Philadelphi corridor, a strategic area along Gaza's border with Egypt to prevent Hamas from smuggling weapons. Now, despite US President Joe Biden's criticism that Netanyahu is not doing enough to free hostages held by Hamas, the Israeli leader remains resolute, saying, "No one will preach to me." Moving on, then the UK has suspended 30 arms export licenses to Israel, citing concerns they could be used to breach international law in the conflict with Hamas in Gaza. British Foreign Minister David Lammy also stressed it's not a blanket ban on arms embargo, but a targeted measure to prevent potential violations of humanitarian law. The UK will continue to support Israel's right to self-defense, and that is the word coming in from him as well. Moving on, then, Volkswagen has warned it may be forced to close plants in Germany due to major cost-cutting measures needed to future-proof the company. The car maker is ending its employment protection agreement in place since 1994, as CEO Thomas Schaffer says. The situation is, quote, extremely tense, end quote, and cannot be resolved with simple cost-cutting. Volkswagen cited increased competition, a tough economic environment, as well as Germany's declining competitiveness as reasons for the drastic measures coming in as well. Onto some data then. China's manufacturing sector is showing signs of life. The Caixin PMI jumped to 50.4 in August, beating forecasts as new orders drove production growth, as well as employment stabilized after an 11-month slump coming in for that. However, foreign demand dipped for the first time this year, and supply chains faced constraints as well. Input prices fell and firms also offered discounts to stay competitive. But business sentiment hit a 3-month high on hopes of an economic upswing coming in as well.